Hello, my Capricorn friends, and welcome back to Violet Flame Tarot. I missed you guys. We're here to do December 2018 readings for the month of December. Yes, December. And happy holidays to everybody. We're going to be reading with the Ciro Marchetti deck. This is called the Grand Lux. It's really pretty. It's really big. And it's a bitch to shuffle because it's so big. Straighten my raven here. So this is going to be our main deck. We're also going to be doing some clarifiers. And I also am going to pull an oracle deck and an oracle card for you guys. Oracle of Echoes. This is such a gorgeous deck. I just got this literally yesterday. I opened it last night and I absolutely fell in love with it. So we're going to get an overall message for December for you guys, kind of wrap it up. So if you can hang with the video, watch the whole thing, that'd be great. You know, just get a glass of wine, a glass of tea, glass of coffee. I guess that would be cup of coffee, cup of tea, glass. Listen to me, I've got glass on the brain. I'm thinking glass of wine, glass of vodka, be a big glass. And have a seat and listen to the whole video because it gets good. I promise. All right. Here we go. I would like to welcome Capricorns. I'd like to say, hey, Capricorn cross watchers. And let's find out what your messages are for the month of December. Here we go. And everybody's getting some reversals here. We've got, this is interesting. Okay, Cappies, the Three of Wands is your overall energy. Your ship is coming in, okay? Or your ship is leaving, one or the other. Well, we could see. We'll see. I love this card. I'm just going to show it again. This is usually about, you know, if you've done the work, you've made your decision, now you're just kind of sitting on the edge of that cliff there, or those rocks waiting for that ship, or sometimes just dreaming about something that didn't happen. Let's see. You do have the Four of Coins in reverse. So, wow. All right, you're over a conflict. Let me just take a look at this really quick. All right. I'm going to call it good news. Ding, ding. Ding, ding, Cappies. I'm going to say good news. There may have been a conflict, which is over. All right. This is the Five of Wands conflict. Big fight. Look at that. Nasty fight. Not so good. There was some judgment, or somebody made a judgment about something. This is such a pretty card. Look at that. She's blowing her horn. There's those beautiful birds. She's got birds. She's wings. You know, this was sort of like a come to Jesus card. It's like, okay, you know what? We gotta figure this out. We gotta really get real about something that there was some conflict about. You may, or someone, you are an earth sign, so this could be you. You could have taken some time out to really decide about something. I feel like there is some sadness that you're getting over. You do have the Five of Cups, but it is in reverse. This is definitely the Cup of Loss. It's in reverse. And you kindly had to pull it together, okay? This may have been a loss of a relationship. This is a big decision because between the Hermit and the Three of Wands, this makes me feel like there was a lot, and the Judgment. I mean, this is kind of life-changing here, okay? Because you have two major Arcana cards here. The Hermit really takes time to think about what he wants to do. He oftentimes will go off and contemplate the universe. I mean, really, in a big way. What do you really want to do? Judgment card showing up is telling me there's some serious shit going on in your life, and I feel like it's happening. It's going to come in. Your ship is coming in. The conflict is over. The fight about whatever it is, whether it's personal, whether it is emotional, relationship oriented, it's going to go your way. And I feel like you're headed in the right direction. Having the Four of Coins is usually, you know, a guy who is, there's a little, I don't know, he's a little bit stingy, all right? He kind of hangs on to his money. He kind of like, but you notice the ship is here. He's not looking at it. He's a little too worried about holding on to what he has. But not when it's in reverse. I feel like it's kind of like a, you've decided that you're going to let go of that mentality and you're going to go for whatever it is you are going for. You're waiting for something to happen. I just heard the word, you're waiting for someone to accept your proposal. Or if you're a man, or even if you're a woman, you know, they're not necessarily gender oriented, but you're waiting for something big to happen, something that you've thought about for a while, something that is very, very important to you. And you moved away from some loss and some conflict in order to get this clarity about whatever this is, whether it's a job that you're waiting for, whether it's a relationship to manifest, whether I just dropped my cards, whether or not you're waiting for a big life change. Let's see what's going on here with you. Let's see, let's look at this Hermit card really quick. I want to find out what he has to say. All right, you've got the Fool in reverse. So, yeah, the Fool up in the upright is taking a chance. He's the beginning of the deck. He's jumping off, kind of half-baked, not really sure what he's going to do, but he's trusting a lot. In the reverse, he's not doing anything. Or you may have had a false start with something and you had to rethink it. You may have maybe thought you were going to take a job, or you started a job and you didn't like it. There was a whole lot of conflict and you had to rethink the whole thing and you went, no, I'm not taking this job. Or I'm not taking this, I'm not going there with this relationship. Whatever it was, you tried it and it didn't work. You tried something new, maybe, it didn't work. So this time it's going to. Let me also clarify this Judgment card because I want to find out what was this Judgment about? Well, this is emotion. This is the Nine of Cups. This is like, you know, the cornucopia of just having an abundance of either love. It's not necessarily money. It's usually family. So this is I feel like this is a relationship card. I feel like you made a judgment about what is going to give you, or you are making a judgment, depending upon when this resonates with you. If it does, you're making a judgment about what's going to make you happy, what is going to make your ship come in. Okay, it's either a person or it's a job. I just feel like it does have to do with emotion. It's a very emotional decision. What is this loss card? I want to clarify this Five of Cups. Why is this Five of Cups showing for Capricorn? What was the loss that kind of caused this whole rethinking of whatever you're doing? Oh, okay. It was a loss of a connection. Could have been death, somebody died. Could have been somebody who you just broke up with. Could have been a husband, wife, partner, friend. Some kind of a disconnect that caused a loss in your life where you kind of had to take your little moment and realize what you really want to do. And I feel like now you do know. I feel like there's clarity. I'm going to clarify one more because I can. I don't like this Five of Wands upside. Well, I do because the conflict is over, but I'm wondering what the conflict... I feel like this conflict was with this person that was your relationship, or whoever you had this connection with was causing conflict and ended up, at the end of the day, causing you some pain. Is that correct? Okay. Yeah. This person in the upright, Four of Swords, taking a rest from the fight, just sort of like giving up. In here, he's out of it. He's getting up and he's still moving. Here he just caves. Okay, you see him resting. He's like, I'm gonna put my swords here and I'm just gonna chill out. But this, as a clarifier to this, tells me that you know there was a this was a good fight. You fought a good fight. Okay, you did. if there's such a thing as ever a good fight. But you tried, is really what I'm trying to say. The connection didn't work out. You went hermit. You went into hermit land, but all is good because it's going to work out. And this could apply to a relationship or work. My guess, it has to do with a relationship. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull from my new Oracle deck, Oracle of Echoes, and see what the Spirit has to say to kind of help our friend Capricorn out. Seems like you're headed okay, you know, the next, I say 3 months, 3 weeks, maybe things are 3 days even, really, that things are going to turn for you. I feel like all this is in the past, or if it's happening now, it will be in the past very soon. It's going to be behind you. This is not feeling like energy that's going to stay. What's happening? What's a good message that we can give Cappies on just as a closing message? Fear. Oh God, look at that. All right, take a look at that. This is such a cool card. I love this deck. As I said, the artwork is very graphic, but it's very clear. The fear, look at her hands, or his hands is like, she's holding on for dear life. And like the snake is almost like Kundalini energy, you know, it's like all the way down into the body. Is just, to me, the message here is do not be paralyzed by fear. You've had some stuff go on. You took the time out to think about it. This really is a good depiction of what fear looks like, because it is so visceral, and fear is so much in our bodies. When it's like we're paralyzed. We're like, what do we do? Oh my God. And you don't. This is what you don't want. This is what Spirit is showing you, what fear is looking like to you, and you don't need it. Okay, you don't need to do it. Don't cave to this, because that's what that looks like, and you don't want that. You're over it. The loss is over, and here you go. You're waiting for the good stuff to happen. So I'm also going to, I love these cards so much, I'm going to pull another one for you, because this is, like I said, it shows you which way you could go. You could become paralyzed with fear. Yeah, there's a lot of, this is a lot of contemplation. And you can't make this up. This is loss. Look at that. If you can really see. This is a picture of a fragmented person. I mean, here's her eyes, and her head is just above water. She's not under. She's not going under. You know, this is a sad situation. And as is this. So I feel like there's a bunch of shit that went down here for you guys. But here the loss, it's feeling loss. It's being sort of fragmented in your heart, in your spirit. But if you notice, her head is above water. She's still hanging in there. So I feel like again, I just can't say it, but I'll say it louder. I feel like all of this energy of loss, and whatever it is that you had to think about, and whatever you really came to learn is coming. Okay. So I know we went on a little bit long. I just wanted to really instill upon you that it is good going forward. Don't be afraid. Don't wallow in the loss. You can do it. Okay, Cappies. I thank you so much. I love you all. Many blessings, and I will see you next month.